Hi, my name's Christy and this is Lazy Our Booktube channel where I discuss all things books and comic books. Today I'm going to be doing a review for you of Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. This was a book that I really enjoyed and I will try my best to give away no spoilers, but I will give you a bit of a summary of what I thought of the book and a little bit of background on the magic system and a few of the things that I really enjoyed about this book. In this world, people are born with a single breath, and people called awakeners can control that breath. So anyone in this world could give their breath away to an awakener, for example, which will enable them to accumulate more and more breaths and therefore have more magic. In this world, there are people that die and come back to life, and they are called the Awakened. And in Hallandren, in a place called Hallandren, these people are considered gods. In the other kingdom called Idris, they don't believe the same thing and they don't consider these awakened gods at all. I thought the magic system in this book was really creative but also basic and easy to understand, and I really enjoyed the easy way that you could just pick up the magic system so easily, so quickly, and get into the whole flow of the book very quickly. The story follows a few key characters. So there is two daughters of the King Dedalin. So there's Ciri and Vivenna. And Vivenna is promised to marry the god king of, who is in Hallandren. And so Idrins and Hallandren people have very differing views on their religion, and both consider their way obviously to be the correct way. The people of Hallandren are the ones that believe that the awakened become gods, and the people of Idris definitely do not believe that. And the gods are located in this city within Hallandren, and they each have their own palace, and they each have a number of priests and a number of servants that serve them. The people of Idris believe in a religion called Ostrism, and they believe in this one god. He is not visible to them, and they are very judgmental of those that are in Hallandren and believe that they are living sinful lives, and they're told kind of fantastical stories of what happens in Hallandren and trying to put the fear in them of that particular religion there. There were a number of characters to keep track of in this book, but I found that they were introduced quite gradually, and so therefore they were quite easy to follow. My favourite character within this book was definitely a god called Lightsong, who didn't believe in his own godhood. And he was quite humorous. He liked to take the mickey out of other people and also of himself, and I just really enjoyed those chapters that concentrated on him, and you could see that there was more to him, and it was just really enjoyable reading his chapters and how he interacted with the other gods and how he interacted with his own priest, who obviously believed that he was God and would try to constantly insist that he didn't believe in himself, basically. So it was quite enjoyable, it was quite fun. I don't know if I could pinpoint exactly what I loved so much about this book. It was just a really well-rounded story. It was easy to follow. The storyline was very well written. The characters were developed very well. They were easy, likable characters. You could see the different points of views in those characters. So some of them were quite judgmental. Others you could see struggled with fear and their own wants and desires versus what they think they should do. And I just really enjoyed this quick, easy read, and I have heard mixed things about this book as to whether it's a standalone or whether Brandon Sanderson continues to write more in this particular world. I would be quite interested to hear about the time before this book starts. So they make reference to the Many War, and I would be quite interested to read a book about that period of time. I think that there's a few characters that come out in this book that they talk about the Many War, and I just found that really interesting because the reason that these people are living the way that they are is really as a result of the Many War, and so I thought that would be quite an interesting story to pick up and to learn about. So who knows, it would be nice if he does do a bit of a story about that. So overall, I really enjoyed this book. I would definitely give it 5 out of 5 stars. It's a bit of a no-brainer. It was a super easy, fun, enjoyable book to read. There were some good moral themes in there about characters kind of struggling with their own morality and their own mortality. And it was just a really fun read and something that I really, really enjoyed. I have seen a few other people do some reviews recently on Booktube of this particular book, and I know that it's a very well loved book. If you have read this, please let me know what you thought and what parts of the books you liked. Let me know who your favourite character was. Was yours the same as mine, or did you prefer one of the other characters as well? Let me know, I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did like this video, please hit the like button, and I'll see you next time.